Good morning, good morning, good morning. What up? What up? What up? Welcome to Coffee Time with Flame Monroe. This is Flame Monroe, and it's coffee time. I do have some coffee, but I drank it already, so we going into. I apologize for yesterday. I did not do a coffee time. Yesterday was a very hectic day. I had a lot going on. And plus I didn't see the debate, so I'm sorry you all. I apologize. I only saw the opening statements because I had to run to take a kid to class or something was going on. I think my daughter needed a pickup from wherever she was at. So I apologize for yesterday, and I'm gonna make up for it today. I did not see the debates, but before if we're going to start on debates, I told you guys I like Andrew Yang. I just don't think Andrew Yang will have a chance of winning, not at this point in time in this America. But I do like Andrew Yang. I also like that damn Elizabeth Warren. I like Bernie Sanders. I like Joe Biden. Joe Biden looked like he's the one that the front runner, but I just need him to tighten it up. I think we just on board with Joe Biden because he was Barack Obama's first hand man, but Joe Biden seems a little weak to me. That's my only issue with Buttigieg. I like Buttigieg. Buttigieg has the stock or the stuff to say. He just ain't got no stamina. I don't believe it. Not that I think that he's lying. He doesn't say it with conviction, is what I should say. He don't believe it. That's what I'm saying. He don't believe the rhetoric that he's saying. You got to believe what you're saying in order for me to believe it. This is just my take. We want to say in fond memory of the great Elijah Cummings, who served 37 years in public office. He passed away yesterday. Elijah Cummings was no nonsense, due diligence. He had the same tenacity and bulldogness of Kamala Harris. See, that's why I like Kamala Harris, because Kamala Harris will take Donald Trump ass to the mat. Her past just ain't gonna let her. But Elijah Cummings did great service for the African American people as well as the American people. He was a true pioneer and a soldier on the battlefield for civil rights as well as for equal rights for all people. So rest in peace and rest in power, Mr. Elijah Cummings, who lost his battle yesterday and got his wings. I want to give a special love to Cezanne Blinko as well as Tamisha Iman. They are both cancer survivors, and they made the choice to live and fight. And that's what life is, choices. A lot of times it's mind over matter. My sister Cezanne is out of the woods. I love you, Lou. That's a beautiful sister to me. Cezanne taught me one of the most fantastic lessons I've ever learned in drag. She says, Flame, anybody can paint on a beautiful face. I said, oh my God. She said a pretty face. So thank you for that, Lou. I always remember those words. Those words stay near and dear to me. And Tamisha Iman is probably one of the most talented and creative queens we've ever had in this industry. Color is just not even an option. She was just a talented and fantastic queen. If you don't believe me, go back and look at her video doing Tamisha Iman. Tamisha Iman, holla at me, I know you. And I promise you, you can put that on and put that in your ears and go to the Soul Cycle. Bitch, you'll lose about 13 pounds in an hour. It gets you so hyped. I love to watch that. Let's get what's really important right now. So I just saw a post where some trans woman was accosted at the airport going through the TSA, going through the full body scanning machine. I know a real pretty bitch in a blue dress that did that on a special called Tiffany Haddish Presents They Ready Episode 2, telling y'all, baby trannies, when I tell you they get you together with that TSA, with that full body scanning machine, they have gotten me together on numerous occasions, finding my hidden figure. Ooh, why they be looking for this stuff, though? I be tucked and put away and rolled up and strapped around, and they still find it. Those stories I tell y'all be true. This be true shit, true to life stuff. I'm telling y'all, my stuff be true stuff that happened to me. But it's fun to share with you guys. So, hey, let's make a movie about it. Damn it, let's do a short. Let's get to what's really hot right now, which is the prison video that's going around. Have you guys seen this? Straight women, real women. I need you guys to watch this video because the men in jail, let me tell you something. If you're a man and you like pussy, and I'm saying it just like that, you might mess up and go to jail. And then when you get out, you realize, ain't no pussy in jail. I don't want to go back here. So you do stuff to avoid going back. Ladies, if you're dealing with a man and he keep going back and back and back and back and back, I don't think he like pussy that much. I actually think he enjoy looking at boys' butts or being somebody's pussy. Yeah, you ain't finna keep going to jail and then knocking me up and then you up in there doing some strange things. The saddest part of the whole situation is that these men come home to women who unknowingly allow them to be with them and infect them with all kind of diseases and everything else. So it's the sad state of affairs. Ladies, I need you to start checking the video camera. Fuck talking to somebody on the phone. Because I can sound good. Hi, who is this? This Keisha. Your man messing around with me. If you don't know that T, you need to look at Keisha. Because Keisha might look like Jake from State Farm. Ladies, please protect yourself. I think that when the men come out of jail, they need to have to show they last test records. I'm just saying. Because, baby, they going to jail too often. And they doing a little something strange in jail. And I've been in prison. For 48 days, I was in prison. Let me tell y'all the story, Rich. They sentenced me to 3.5 years. But they kicked me out in 48 days. I incited 3 riots at Illinois River. Find that. You can't find it nowhere on social media. Or on the internet. But, because it was so long ago. Pre-internet. And, but I incited 3 riots. Just being young and 22. Light skin, red hair, new boobs, high butt, and they put me in the men's penitentiary. You can go to prison now. They got a whole wing for bitches like us. They got a whole building of all trannies. Lord forbid if I had to ever live with a whole bunch of trannies. Just shoot me in the head now. But the women, and I asked the warden when I was in prison, I said, why y'all don't pass out condoms? I was not even carrying on. I was so frustrated with being in jail because my ex-boyfriend put me in jail. My slick ass did never get caught. He said that it promotes sex. I'm like, well, they doing it anyway. So all that, I'm a Muslim, I'm a gang leader. Woo woo, baby, I seen gang leaders getting fucked in the ass. I seen Muslims sucking dick with bean bags in one hand and the watchtower in the other one. Baby, don't tell me nothing about what no man won't do when he's in that situation. Because when they're in that situation, they'll do what needs to be done to make the day go make the day go faster. And the problem was all these women would come to visit their men and get them all riled up and charged up. And then they would come back to the dorm and there was no women there. They might have some turnouts. Turnouts is a man who they done turned out, or some sissy boys up in there. Or I was the only tranny. And they was all after me because they was all charged up. I'm just telling you how it goes in the men's penitentiary, because I was in the men's penitentiary. Baby ladies, you better protect yourself. All that love don't stop that train, bitch. All that he loved me, I love him. Girl, please. That nigga, yeah, you might be loving him. He your man. Because when he with you, he your man. When he with me, I'm his. Boom. You better hear me what I'm saying, because the bitch that he on the phone talking to might be Jake from State Farm, but look like me. Protect yourselves, ladies. Baby, they got the boys in prison carrying out, doing all kind of strange things, fucking and sucking dick, and these big old hardcore manly men. I ain't seen no condom in them videos. I'm just saying. They would make condoms out of plastic gloves when I was in jail. They would cut the fingers off and put a rubber band on the tip and all of that. I ain't seen no condom. But you know, something wrong with me. Ain't shit wrong with me. I just look like this, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, let's go on to the pageant world. Let's talk about the pageants. Because they've been having a bunch of pageants, and the girls been on here reading and carrying on and about the unfairness. First of all, pageantry systems have been unfair for many, many, many moons. Let's call a spade a spade. And that's across the board. It's always politics in pageantry system. It's always drama. And a lot of these pageants just don't give you anything back. I can remember back when I used to be gung-ho about Continental. I wanted to be Miss Continental so bad. And Jimmy would provide the bus for us at registration to take us to and from a rehearsal and woo-woo-woo. We would have little finger sandwiches, woo-woo. When you made the top 12, he would give you tickets for however many dances you had. None of that. You would get a ticket for your dresser, for your hairstylist. None of that is the case now. You have to pay for everything. That's not even a host hotel for Continental anymore. And I'm not just gonna bash Continental. It's just it's the system I'm most familiar with. But I've also done USA. I thought it was very tacky that they had us in the roundup for all these hours. The show, we had to be there by 8, but I didn't go on for talent to 1:45 in the morning. Sitting up in the roundup, freezing, because it was ice cold up in this place. Because every former in the book wanted to do 2 and 3 numbers. That is just ridiculous. You have no consideration for your contestants. And who's judging these pageants? Here's my issue with it. I'm spending my money, my hard-earned money, because you can't do no scams, no roots, no stunts no more. Modern technology has caught up with that. So if I'm spending my hard-earned money to run for a contest, to be judged by somebody who's inferior, not inferior to me, but who does not know what they're doing as far as a judge, so they're ignorant to what should be seen and what should be looked at, but because of the crowd popularity, that you give them a high score. That means that now with social media, I did this package today, so I can't do this package tomorrow because it's already up on the internet. The gown, the talent, the flaws, the mistakes. I can't do it again because it's already on the internet. But I also can't get my money back because you put somebody who is inadequate and improperly judged me, and I spent $10,000. I can't get that $10,000 back. And then you go to the judge and just say, oh, I didn't know that. I made a mistake. You can't take that mistake back. I also can't get my $10,000 back. You want a fair system. You want a contest that's fair. And I'm not saying this because Rayshawn is my friend, but I witnessed it with my own eyes. Queen and King pageantry system, November the 10th in Indianapolis, Indiana, is probably the fairest system on the board right now, across the board. Rayshawn was, because he has been a contestant and won numerous titles, national titles, now he's on the other side. See, a lot of these pageant owners have never been a contestant. They just automatically own the contest. Once you're a contestant, you know what it takes to be in a contest, as well as owning the pageant. You know what it takes to run a fair contest. And I did say fair. This is a level playing field. It doesn't matter who you are. And for all you girls who are afraid to run, or you guys who are afraid to run because the so-called name is running for a contest, that shows what your constitution is made of. Because this is our sport. We don't play basketball or football. This is our sport. This is what we do. So if Michael Jordan would have backed out because Scottie Pippen was playing, you know how Michael Jordan would not be great to this day because he let somebody else get a pass? Where's your balls at? Besides taped up on your legs. Where's your balls at? Where's your backbone at? This is our sport. You win some, you lose some. Anything can happen in live theater. Victoria LePage taught me that. Anything can happen in live theater. So the person who you think got this huge name can slip and fall or can run out of steam on stage. Anything can happen during live theater. But you'll never know that if you don't have the balls to get in the contest to run. There's no need to sitting down reading a system after the fact about whoop-de-doop, the woo-woo-woo-woo-woo. How about make your demands before the contest? If you're in a pageant and somebody is judging you and you know they're inadequate to judge you, or you all have some kind of gripe and differences, I think it's more than fair to go to the pageant owners and say, hey, look, me and so-and-so not getting along. I don't think that she should be a judge, or I don't think that I should do your contest because I don't feel like I'm going to be judged fairly. That's honest, especially when I'm spending all this money. The judge ain't spending no damn money. They're there to make money. So that's fair. I believe. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to do a fair contest that's open to everyone, there is a level playing field. You come in and you do what you got to do with a bunch of qualified judges. I'm telling you, November the 10th, King and Queen pageantry system with Rayshawn Montrese and Coco Van Cartier, this might be the system for you, for real. If you want to have a fair shake, and I don't think that the newcomer systems have ruined pageantry, but back when my day before they had newcomer, you either had to sink or swim. So you were either just doing shows and you went straight to the big contest to run with the big dogs, or you just didn't do it. I think that made gave you backbone. I think it gave you strength and stamina. Because after winning 10 newcomer pageants and then you go do a national pageant and you don't fare well because you have been running with a bunch of just girls that consider themselves newcomers. And some of these newcomers, don't sleep on these newcomers. A lot of these girls be fantastic. But you have a say-so as a contestant on who's judging you, and if you also have a personal gripe with them. So, yeah, don't get on live and read the system after the fact, especially when you are not good. If you was only okay and you knew you were okay, because you know when you're only okay. Nobody has to tell you when you're only okay. You know when you're only okay. Now, you can surround yourself with people that feed your ego and tell you A, B, and C, and D, but that does you no good, because in your heart of hearts, you know, I should have did better. I should have wore this gown. I shouldn't have wore that gown. I should have did this talent. You know. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Coffee Time with Flame Monroe. I will be back tomorrow to talk to my people. If you have any questions or inbox, we're gonna talk about some love shit tomorrow, because I got some love questions. I'm really a good love guru. I just can keep a relationship for real. I got one. I got 3 kids. Those are my relationships. I need you to take this message with you wherever you go. Remember that can't no bitch, zero, no bitch do what I do. Always know that, male and female. Keep your mind focused on that. You ain't got time to focus on nothing else. This is Coffee Time. This is Flame Monroe. Booyah!